Sometimes I just need to be slapped. Hey, why are you watching this video? You have so much stuff to learn right now. Like, let's check the list. Everyone needs to learn Linux. Like right now. Learn Linux right now. Get your CCNA right now. Get your CCNA right now. You need to learn Ansible right now. Ansible, Docker, containers. If you're in IT, you gotta know it. Yep. Okay, I know I say this a lot. And I realize that with me saying that, it might stress a few of you out, thinking, oh my gosh, I have all this to learn. How am I ever gonna find the time to do that? I'm already overwhelmed with what I'm learning right now. And Chuck keeps throwing things at me. I hear you. So in this video, I want to talk about that. How do we approach all these new technologies that everyone's saying you need to learn? We want to stay competitive. We want to have an amazing job in IT. We want to not only keep our job, but get a better job. So then how do we deal with that? I realize you may already be studying for your CCNA or your A+, your Linux Plus, and you don't have any more bandwidth. You got a job, you got a family, you can't study anything else. So let's talk about that real quick. Now here's the truth of it. When I say these things like you need to learn these technologies right now, I honestly do want you to learn those technologies, but it doesn't have to be right now. It doesn't have to be in 2 days. It doesn't even have to be in 3 weeks. But then Chuck, why do you say that? 2 reasons. Reason number 1 is that for some of you, you actually do need to learn those technologies right now. I realize that not all of my content 100% of the time will apply to everyone, but I do my best to try and make content that you'll care about. But notice my last few videos. I said learn Puppet, learn Ansible, learn Docker. Those 3 technologies have a few things in common. If you're studying for your CCNA or your CCNP or your Devnet Associate, you'll find that all of those technologies are actually topics on those exams. So when I say you have to learn those technologies right now, it's with the thought knowing that if you want to become a network engineer, that's required now. If you want to get your CCNA or NP, those industry standard certifications, they want you to know about Docker. They want you to know about Linux. They want you to know what Puppet and Ansible and Chef and SaltStack do. So a key thing I'm doing with my videos is I try to give you tools to help you accelerate your IT career. And it's not just oh, look at this cool new thing I found. No. While it is cool and it is fun to play with, it absolutely applies to what you're doing in your IT career right now. Now, I do want to say this. Don't let me distract you from what you're studying right now. If you're going through your A+, if you're going through your CCNA, your CCNP, your Linux Plus, whatever it is, if you're on a roll, you're on a good track, don't let me get you off track. So while a lot of you, I might say, yeah, go learn this right now because it's going to help you with your studies, for others, it might actually derail you. So I would say hunker down and finish what you're studying right now. And this really applies to every area in IT. Don't let those new shiny toys distract you. Get those certifications. Finish what you're studying now. Don't hop around to all these different things. That is the worst because you never get anything done. Stick with one thing and finish it. So again, don't let me screw up your study schedule right now. What I want you to do right now is get excited about IT. What I want you to do right now is study and change your life. That's what I want. Now, getting back to why I say the whole study this right now, reason number 2 goes hand in hand with what I just said. For some of you, for many of you, you need a fire lit under you. Sometimes I just need to be slapped. I need to be shook and say, wake up, get excited about IT again. Because sometimes in the day-to-day and learning IT and doing IT, it becomes a chore. It becomes just a job. And that shouldn't be how IT is. For a lot of people, that's how IT is. It's just a job. Man, if you want to be successful in IT, it's got to be just a little bit more than a job, sometimes a lot, because it requires a lot. You have to like it because you'll be constantly learning the new things that come out. So the purpose of me making these videos where I'm like saying, okay, you need to learn this really cool thing that's new in IT right now, I'm making that so you can get excited about IT again. Because honestly, me making that video does that for me. It makes me excited about IT. It gets me out of that day-to-day, that monotony. And many of you may not even be studying for certifications. Maybe you've been in IT for a long time and you're in your job and you're loving it, but these new gizmos are coming out, these new shiny toys. Some of those might be legit what you need to study and do and put into your network. Some of you are maybe getting stagnant. You're not moving at all. Maybe you're just in your IT role. You know what you know it well. When something goes down, you bring it back up, but you're staying in one place. That's how you die in IT. In IT, you gotta be a shark. You gotta keep moving, or you die. So if you're anything like me, sometimes you just need a slap. You need something to come in, light a fire under you, and get you excited about IT again. I'm telling you, every one of these videos I make where I'm like, you need to learn this right now, I went through the whole excitement of learning that thing and then teaching you that thing. That was really for me too, to get me excited, to remind me why I love this stuff. Now let's bring this all home. Being stressed out is a common thing in IT. And the last thing I want to do is stress any of you out. If when I post a new video and I'm saying you need to learn this new thing right now, and just the thought of adding one more thing to your schedule makes you just want to cry, skip that video. I give you permission. It's okay. And if you don't want to skip it, which I would appreciate that, I only go so deep just to get you interested. If you want to go deep in these technologies, you can go crazy, but I just give you enough to make you, get you to a point where you understand what it is. But if it helps at all, I give you permission to study one thing. Study it well, study it a long time if you need to, learn it well, get the basics down, master it as well as you need to, and then you can move on. Don't compare yourself to others. Don't go, well, Gary over here is studying 15 things at once. He's automating his entire network. He's also learning Docker and Linux. Don't let that discourage you. We're all different. It's fine. You know you. Take your time. Pace yourself. People always ask me, how do you study for a certification that has so many topics when IT is so big? I tell them one bite at a time. That's all you can do. Wake up every day, study, lab, take it one bite at a time, learn it well. And if you're doing that, like if you're waking up every day and you're studying and you're working hard towards a certification, don't feel guilty about not learning that new thing. You're doing a great job. You're doing an amazing job. You're changing your life, your family's life, your future career prospects. You're not being left behind as long as you're moving. Keep studying. You won't be left behind, trust me. Anyways, I could go on forever about this, but I just wanted to make this video talking about the stress I know that some people go through with feeling overwhelmed with all these new technologies and feeling like they should learn them. And I hope that I'm not adding to that stress, and I wanted to kind of explain my thoughts on those, my belief systems on those things. And I have to tell myself the same thing too. I get distracted by all those new things. I ignore them until I can get to them. Well, guys, that's all I got. That's about it. I want you to know that the content I make on this channel, I really make it for two reasons. The primary reason is to get you excited about IT, to show you there's an amazing path, that if you take that path, it'll change your life. You can accelerate so quickly, it's almost like taking a shortcut, cheating at life. It's like using cheat codes, really, it's amazing. And I want to help you along that way. I want you to get excited about the different technologies. I want to help you learn. I want to make all this knowledge more accessible. Because I know how hard it can be to try and learn something new, and there's like no information out there, and if there is, it's really hard to read or watch. So that's my only goal here. And then two, I make content on here to really just teach me. I love learning this stuff, and I'm like, okay, I'm going through the trouble of learning this. I might as well teach it, and I will continue to do this on my channel. So if you like what I'm doing, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can, hey, know that I want you to learn something right now. Actually, you know what? It's your turn. Tell me what I need to learn right now. Tell me in the comments below. What am I missing, or what do I need to learn about? Trust me, there's a lot, so comment below. And, hit the like button, because like buttons are important for YouTube videos. It shows that you, A, like it, and B, that YouTube should tell more people about this. So please help me. I'm just kidding. And if you want to know anything else about IT, I probably made a video about it. And if you want to start studying or find out how you can start, I've got links below. Yeah, that's all I got. I'll catch you guys later.